sneakerheads, I'm KU, one of your riders here at kicksonfire.com. Last week our review was dominated by the Nike Dunk Skunk SB. This week we have a legend, we have a movie maker, we have a comic book hero, and we have a bit of an animal. Let's find out who they are, or what they are, on the Kicks on Fire weekly review. Coming in at number 5 is the Nike Air Max LeBron 7 Heroes Pack. We got a good look at the Michael Jordan sample thanks to DJ Clark Kent. The upper is constructed of a patent leather and a ballistic mesh. They use ballistic mesh to replace the usual fly wire. Now, I'm a big fan of these. I love the red and black colorway, and the fact that they mix the LeBron 7 and the Jordan 11 definitely touches my heart. Now, moving on to number 4 is the Nike Air Carnivore Retro 2010. These caused quite a bit of controversy on the site, as most of you guys didn't like them. You didn't like the colorway and you didn't like the style. Now, I remember when these came out in the 90s and they were pretty hot back then, so I imagine Nike thought that they were going to do the same thing when they re-release them again. Now, they're set to release on April 16th, so if it is something that you're checking for, make sure you hit up your Foot Locker or Foot Action or wherever it is you get your shoes for the Nike Air Carnivore 2010 Retro. Now, coming in at number 3 is the Air Jordan 6 in the Detroit Pistons colorway. I definitely like the way these looks. I love the way they use the red, the blue, and the gray on the sole. For those of you that don't know, this shoe is part of the collection, the Jordan 60 Plus collection. The 60 Plus standing for all the teams that Jordan scored 60 plus points on. So in a way, they're the Jordan insult to injury shoes. They're set to release on April 16th, so make sure you check for those. That's the Jordan 6 in the Detroit Pistons colorway. Sorry, Detroit fans. Coming in at number 2 is the Air Jordan Spizikes and Grape. Now, these are actually already released on April 3rd, so most of you guys out there already have them. Now, I really like the aqua and purple accents on these. That on top of the perforated white leather looks really, really nice. I've always been a fan of the Jordan Spizikes. I mean, I'm not blown away by them, but I definitely like the design. For those of you out there that already copped a pair, you should go ahead and do us a review and make sure you submit it to us. That way we can get it up here on the site. Coming in at number 1 is the Ironman Dunk SB. Now, you guys love these as much as we love them here at the site. The two colors of red mixed with the yellow, and then the black on the Nike swoosh, the black on the midsole, and bringing the yellow back on the outsole definitely won me over. Got me excited for the movie and to cop me a pair of these shoes. Now, there is no release date confirmed on the shoes yet, but I imagine that it'll be sometime around when the movie gets released. Just imagine how dope it is to be able to walk in with these dunks on when you go see the movie on opening night. I think that'd be pretty hot. Again, this is your weekly review here on kicksonfire.com, but before we go, there's a few things I want to remind you about. Don't forget that we did our women's section, the women's section just for you female sneakerheads. If you look over to the side, over there, up over there, if you're on the site, there's a purple tab that says women. Everybody, you should just go click it, just take a look around and see what you see there and see if there's some things you like. Also, we do a lot of reviews here on the site, and we know sometimes you don't get a chance to check the site every day, so make sure you check the reviews. In the header, there's a black bar, and then there's a button that says videos. Click the videos button and it'll take you to all the videos that we've done here on the site. Now, before I go, I want to talk about the comments. You guys leave us some great comments every week, and we want you to continue doing that. There's 2 comments in particular that really popped out to me this week. One of them is from Baby22Boy, and it was regarding the Carnivores, and he said, on top of it being a funny looking shoe, the colorway is gross. Come on, Baby22Boy. Carnivores aren't that bad, are they? Are they? The next comment is from Cops MLS. He nailed it on the head with this one. This was regarding the Nike Air Max LeBron 7s. He said, they should call these the 7-Elevens. Get it? The LeBron 7s and the Jordan 11s. Oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven. Cops MLS, you're my commenter of the week, personally. I appreciate that. That was a dope comment. As always, you guys, hit us up on Twitter. It's at kicksonfire.com. If you want to get at me personally, it's at Cousteau, which is at K-U-S-T-O-O. We'll put the information here right at the end of the video. As always, we know you have plenty of sneaker sites out there to go to. We appreciate you coming to Kicks on Fire for your information, and we want to see you here again and again and again. So with that said, this is your weekly review, and we look to see you next week on the Kicks on Fire weekly review.